On the occasion of International Women's Day, Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd presents an exclusive show for women with disabilities in the corporate world. Hello everyone, welcome to RadioUdaan. This is Simran Chawla, your host. I hope आप सब मुझे पहचान चुके हैं क्योंकि मैं पहले भी RadioUdaan पे शो कर चुकी हूँ. बट आज जो मैं टॉपिक लेकर आई हूँ वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा डिफरेंट होने वाला है. आप सबको पता है कि आज क्या है. आज है 8 मार्च विच मीन्स आज है होली. बट होली से भी ज़्यादा आज है इंटरनेशनल वुमेंस डे. अब इंटरनेशनल वुमेंस डे है तो रेडियो उड़ान पे कुछ तो स्पेशल होना चाहिए. इसलिए आज का टॉपिक हमारा बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग है. हम सब कहीं ना कहीं कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं, बट हमें लगता है बीइंग अ पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटी, बीइंग अ वुमन विद डिसेबिलिटी, कहीं ये डिफ़िकल्ट तो नहीं होगा, कहीं हमें चैलेंजेस तो नहीं फेस करने पड़ेंगे, क्या कोई कॉर्पोरेट हमें एक्सेप्ट करेगा. मतलब देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस जो हमारे दिमाग में आता है. तो उन्हीं सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स देने के लिए आज हम ये वाला टॉपिक लेकर आए हैं. जो हमारा टॉपिक है दैट इज़ वुमेन विद डिसेबिलिटी इन कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड. आज इस शो में हम आपके लिए उन वुमेन विद डिसेबिलिटीज़ को चुन कर लेकर आए हैं जो कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में सक्सेसफुली काम कर रहे हैं. ऑन द ओकेजन ऑफ इंटरनेशनल वुमेंस डे, Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd presents an exclusive show for women with disabilities in the corporate world. The true beauty of a woman with disability is not found in her appearance, but in her heart, her spirit, and her unbreakable will. Firstly, we have Latika Kapoor with us, who has been into corporate since last 11 to 12 years, and she is into HR, currently working with Medico Pvt Ltd. Thank you so much, Latika, for joining us. We are so happy to have you. So, Latika, can you just briefly introduce yourself to the listeners?
Hello everybody, this side Latika Kapoor, and I am a complete Delhiite, born and brought up in Delhi only. And about myself, my highest qualification is MBA HR. Apart from that, I am certified HR journalist. I'm presently working with the Marico India Limited as a junior manager in human resource. I belong to typical Punjabi family and I am eldest among my siblings, one sister and one brother.
Interesting. MBA in HR. Wow. Okay, so Latika, now can you just tell us how has your corporate journey been like? Like where did you start from? How did you start?
Well, my corporate journey starts from RBS, I would like to say, because before that I have worked with two recruitment firms, and before recruitment firms I was a front office executive with a chartered accountant firm. But proper journey or proper entrant into the corporate industry starts with the Royal Bank of Scotland, whom I joined as a process associate in 2012. I worked for them for good 3.6 years, and after that I have worked with Nestle India. I joined them under the domain HR and have worked for them for good 2.9 years. And then after Nestle, I am presently working with Marico India as junior manager talent acquisition.
I'm so sorry, Latika. Can you just let us know a little about your disability?
About my health issue, I am having spastic diplegia, which is a kind of cerebral palsy, and both my lower limbs, my legs are affected because of that. In terms of when I was 3 months old, I have suffered a long-term fever, which ended when I was 1.6 years old. So that fever has made my immunity weak and has affected my both legs. But I am independent and I have done regular schooling and regular college, and till date I am doing regular jobs one after another. I hardly face any challenge going out. It's just I need someone to hold my hand and I'll keep on walking with them. But otherwise, I am completely independent. Uh, I don't like uh, going on a wheelchair. Rather, I prefer someone by my side or myself alone, going and exploring things. I would love to do camel riding, horse riding, and have also done them as well. So this is all about my health issue.
Wow, Latika, this is just so amazing. I just loved your confidence, man. So, Latika, tell us about your challenges in the corporate world. Did you face any challenge? How did you overcome it?
As a woman with disability, I would like to say that I haven't faced much of a challenge because that's how my upbringing is, and that's how I look at the world. But yes, I would like to say in terms of using the the public spaces, or inside the mall somewhere, I felt that they are not completely friendly in terms of using them, or when I used to go out, out with my family, there also I feel at some public places that they are not really friendly in terms of for person with disability, not for women with disabilities. Like I mentioned that I haven't faced any such challenges so far. So overcoming them in my own way, I try to find out solution for them like normal people. So there is no specific way out to overcome these challenges if there will be any. So that's how it is.
I know, Latika, this is so true. I mean, these public places should be more accessible. People should work on it. आई होप जो लोग ये शो सुन रहे हैं वो डेफिनेटली आपका ये मैसेज कन्वे करेंगे उन लोगों को जिनको वो जानते हैं जो इन स्पेस में काम कर रहे हैं तो होपफुली कुछ बेटर वर्ल्ड बन पाएगा। अच्छा लातिका, जो लिसनर्स आपको सुन रहे हैं इस टाइम, आप उनको क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे?
To all the listeners of Radio Udan and to all the people associated with Radio Udan and Team Saarathee, I would like to tell you that you all are doing a fantastic job. I really want to say to the people of disability community, be it a job seeker or be it a job provider, you guys are doing a great job, and just do your best and give yourself a chance to rise and shine high.
थैंक यू सो मच लतिका। जस्ट वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन, सिंस आपको पता है आज होली है, सो वी वुड लाइक टू हियर जस्ट वन फेवरेट मेमोरी ऑफ योर्स, कुछ होली की ऐसी मेमोरी जो यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर विद द लिसनर्स।
Well, my memories of Holi, thankfully, I was a part of that stage where we used to play festivals with a heart out. My favorite memory of Holi is that I used to go to my terrace with my siblings and used to fill up the bucket with the water-filled balloon, and then I used to throw them on the passerby. And then the moment I threw the balloon and I hid myself. So this is the best memory I think I have. And we also used to play with the eggs and all. So that was the fantastic days of my life, I should say.
Seriously, I also miss those days badly. Even me and my brother used to go on terrace and throw the balloons on the people. So it was kind of a very, very fun-filled festival for all of us. On the behalf of Team Saarathee and Radio Run, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to Latika for being with us on the show and sharing her experience being a woman with disability in the corporate world. Thank you so much, Latika, for your valuable time. On the occasion of International Women's Day, Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd presents an exclusive show for women with disabilities in the corporate world. Next, we have Neha Yadav with us. She is from Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd and she has been working with us since last 5 years. She's into HR and I guess आप सब लोग कहीं ना कहीं किसी ना किसी के थ्रू नेहा यादव को जानते ही होंगे। ये बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस पर्सनालिटी है पीपल विद डिसेबिलिटीज़ के बीच में, बिकॉज इन्होंने काफ़ी सारे लोगों को जॉब लगवाई हैं, सारथी सीआरएम प्राइवेट लिमिटेड में हायर किया है। तो आइए मिलते हैं नेहा यादव से। हाय नेहा, आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल नो यू ऑलरेडी, बट अगर आप एक छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्शन अपने बारे में दे पाएँ तो प्लीज़।
Hello and greetings to all the listeners of Radio Udaan. This is Neha from Gurgaon. I am a late VI. I am having 100% vision impairment. I am working with Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd as a HR deputy manager, and I'm totally loving my work at Saarathee.
वंडरफुल नेहा। नेहा, हम सब ना आपसे अब आपकी कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी के बारे में जानना चाहेंगे कि कैसे शुरुआत हुई आपकी कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ की?
As far as my corporate journey is concerned, so as I've told that I am a late VI. I was doing vocational trainings from NEB, National Association for the Blind, Hostcast Delhi, where I got to know about Saarathi. I joined Saarathi in 2018 as a telecaller, and I have worked on more than 10, 12 processes into health counseling, educational counseling, fundraising, customer service, and more. After 1 year, I was given the chance to handle the team. So I was one of the team leaders in our one of the edutech process, coding ninjas, and it was into educational counseling. So I was really enjoying my work. And then after 2.5 years, I was given the opportunity to handle HR role, which has really given me, uh, a turning point, I would say. As HR, uh, you know, was HR is the role which excites me. This is the role which suits me, which resonates with me as I am having a bit understanding about people psychology. I'm a people oriented person, and I have the skill of dealing with people. So this was like, completely I would say change in my career, uh, and it was a new experience. So at Saarathi, we are an inclusive place. So we work with persons with disabilities. 90% of our workforce is persons with disability. So I am sourcing candidates, uh, screening them, recruiting, and onboarding. So we uh, basically, Saarathi, we are a family. So we work with utmost zeal and enthusiasm with each other. So we have a team having people having disabilities and without disabilities. So it's really amazing working with the team. And this journey has, given me new experiences, new learnings, and new hopes. I feel that I have become more mature, more confident, and absolutely independent.
Wow, this is so amazing! From an entry level telecaller to a team leader to an HR, मतलब ये आपकी पूरी कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी थी। मतलब कितनी जल्दी ग्रोथ की आपने नेहा, दिस इज जस्ट हैट्स ऑफ टू यू। अच्छा नेहा, अब हमने आपकी कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी तो सुन ली, बट अब हमें ना ये जानना है आपसे कि आपने कोई चैलेंजेस, ऐसे कोई चैलेंजेस थे जो आपने फेस करे बीइंग अ वुमन विद डिसेबिलिटी? कुछ कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में आपने चैलेंजेस फेस करे हों, कुछ भी ऐसा, इफ यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर?
My biggest challenge was mobility. So, because there were two things. I am a girl plus I am blind. So disability plus woman. So my parents, my family, even I was also not very much confident how to move here and there, independently. So office जाना हो रहा है तो मम्मा छोड़ के जा रही हैं, लेने आ रहे हैं पापा, and so दिस वॉज हैपनिंग, कॉलेज क्लासेस ले रही हूँ या इंटर्नशिप्स के लिए कहीं पे भी जा रही हूँ। सो किसी ना किसी को मेरे साथ में जाना पड़ता था या कोई ना कोई साथ में रहता था। सो दिस वॉज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज विच आई हैव फेस्ड बीइंग पर्सन विद vision impairment. I would say being women having vision impairment.
ये तो है नेहा, ये चैलेंज तो आई थिंक सारी ही वुमेन विद डिसेबिलिटीज़ को होता है, क्योंकि पेरेंट्स काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रोटेक्टिव हो जाते हैं। जैसे आपने बोला कि बीइंग अ वुमन प्लस बीइंग अ वुमन विद डिसेबिलिटी, तो ये मतलब पेरेंट्स के लिए भी बड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट होता है और खुद भी ऐसे चैलेंज को ओवरकम करना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है। तो नेहा, आप इस चैलेंज से ओवरकम कर पाए या नहीं कर पाए, या अगर किया आपने ओवरकम तो कैसे किया? आप ये अगर लिसनर्स के साथ शेयर करें।
सो मोबिलिटी को तो ओवरकम करना ही था, मोबिलिटी जो चैलेंजेस थे, बिकॉज हर टाइम आप किसी पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं रह सकते हो कि आपको यहाँ जाना है, यहाँ छोड़ के आए, यहाँ से लेके आए। वो बड़ा बेकार लगता है। सो एंड प्लस फॉर माय ओवरऑल इंडिपेंडेंस ऑल्सो, मेरे खुद के कॉन्फिडेंस के लिए भी ये बहुत ज़रूरी था। देन आई बिल्ड अप माई कॉन्फिडेंस कि यस आई कैन डू इट। एंड व्हेन यू नो जब आप ठान लेते हो ना दैट यू विल डू इट, then definitely you are able to do that. So then I used to come independently at least one way. So या तो ऑफिस आना जाना एक बार मैं खुद से करने लग गई थी। I learned ओला, उबर, all the things कि कैसे करना है and all the things, and I was sharing my location with my mom or family members. So वो होने लगा एंड धीरे 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 फिर मैं ऑफिस इंडिपेंडेंटली आने लगी आफ्टर 3-4 months. I was able to book cabs, I was able to book autos. So this was becoming very easy. After which I also travel independently in metros. सो मेट्रो में जाना है, कहीं भी कुछ करना है, दिल्ली में कोई काम करना है, सो मैं सारे काम अपने खुद से इंडिपेंडेंटली जाने लग गई, बिकॉज आई हैव लर्नड लिटिल बिट अबाउट मोबिलिटी, अबाउट हाउ टू यूज़ अ वाइट कैन इन एनी बी। सो वो सारी लर्निंग्स भी थी, प्लस कॉन्फिडेंस अपना बूस्ट करना था और ये करना ही था, तो फिर वो सारी चीज़ें ऑटोमेटिकली हो गई एंड नाउ माई फैमिली इज़ वेरी मच रिलैक्स्ड कि कहीं भी जाएगी खुद चली जाएगी। सो अब वो बिल्कुल मुझे ऐसे नहीं कहते कि यहाँ नहीं जाना वहाँ नहीं जाना। सो नाउ दे हैव ऑल्सो यू नो गेट दिस कॉन्फिडेंस कम्प्लीटली।
और आपको पता है नेहा, ये कॉन्फिडेंस ना आपकी भी बातों में झलक रहा है, मतलब वो कॉन्फिडेंस पता चल रहा है कि दिस इज़ अ कॉन्फिडेंट गर्ल नाउ। तो आपने सुना लिसनर्स कि कैसे नेहा ने अपने मोबिलिटी चैलेंज को ओवरकम किया। तो मतलब आपको भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंस्पिरेशन मिल रही होगी कि आप भी ये चीज़ कर सकते हैं। अगर नेहा कर सकती है तो व्हाई नॉट यू? नेहा, आपकी इतनी सारी इंस्पिरेशनल बातें सुन के ना, आई जस्ट वांट कि आप कोई लिसनर्स को एक अच्छा सा मैसेज दें ताकि उनके अंदर भी ऐसा ही कॉन्फिडेंस आए, चैलेंजेस को ओवरकम करने का के लिए ना एक डिटर्मिनेशन, एक विल, एक जुनून आए। तो वन मैसेज टू द लिसनर्स प्लीज।
On the occasion of International Women's Day, I would like to convey one message to all the women who are listening this. No doubt that you are valuable and powerful and deserving of every chance and opportunity in the world to pursue and achieve your own dreams. A very happy International Women's Day to all the women out there, and wishing everyone a very happy, fun filled, and colorful Holi. Thank you.
Thank you so much. On the occasion of International Women's Day, Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd presents an exclusive show for women with disabilities in the corporate world. After Latika and Neha, now we have Shagun Pathak. She started her corporate life about a decade back and she is currently working with Barclays. Let's hear from Shagun and know about her corporate journey. Welcome Shagun, thank you so much for joining us. सबसे पहले शगुन, हम आपके बारे में थोड़ा सा जानना चाहेंगे. If you can give a short introduction about yourself.
Hi, my name is Shagun Pathak and I belong to the holy city of Varanasi, and there is a small town Sonbhadra where exactly I have been born and raised. I met with a car accident due to which I had some injury in my spine, and after that I am surviving with the disability which is termed as neuromuscular scoliosis. And I came to Delhi NCR 10 years back, and yeah, I am still living a very happy life over here. There were struggles, but yeah, I am enjoying my life here. And I am a motivational speaker. I have given motivational talks in Barclays and Globe. I have given motivational talk in Max Life Insurance, A Sequel, Calcutta, etc. I am an open mic artist. I play sports. I have done many projects for audits, and I have even made a local restaurant in Noida wheelchair accessible with the help of the owner. As well, I am currently learning new projects on how to make yourself more independent while staying at home. So these are a few things about me.
दिस इज़ सो कूल शगुन, लोकल रेस्टोरेंट को आपने एक्सेसिबल बनाया। आई मीन ये मुझे डेफिनेटली अपने यूट्यूब चैनल के लिए कवर करना चाहिए, ये वाला रेस्टोरेंट, एंड आई विल डेफिनेटली गिव क्रेडिट्स टू यू एंड शो टू द वर्ल्ड दैट you have done, I mean, you have made this restaurant accessible, you have helped them in making the restaurant accessible. This is such an inspiration for all the restaurant owners out there. In fact, मैं तो कहती हूँ कि सबको कैफ़ेज़ और रेस्टोरेंट्स एक्सेसिबल बनाने चाहिए। मुझे तो अपने लिए कैफ़े रिकमेंडेशन यहीं पर ही मिल गया। मैं डेफ़िनेटली अब लोकल रेस्टोरेंट ही विज़िट करने वाली हूँ और उसका रिव्यू करने वाली हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच शगुन फॉर दिस रिकमेंडेशन। ओके, नाउ कमिंग बैक टू द पॉइंट, शगुन आपकी कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी कैसी रही? मतलब हमने अभी तक नेहा और लतिका की कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी के बारे में सुना, आपकी कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी कैसी थी?
I started my corporate life almost 10 or 11 years back. I came to Delhi, and Barclays was not the first organization that I worked for. Prior to Barclays, I have worked in few tech companies, and the challenges that I had to face on those corporate were like they were inaccessible. So like I have to work on the first floor, and the washroom was at ground floor. So I have to climb all together, to go and work on the top floor. Then the washroom is down. I have to seek help. There are people at times who were free. There were people at times who were not free. So I have to kind of wait for them to get free, because yeah, although I can use railing and climb stairs up and down, but again I needed some assistance. So this was one of the small kind of inaccessibility issue that I faced with the corporate initially that I worked.
आई टोटली अग्री शगुन। आई ट्रूली फील कि ये जो बिल्डिंग्स है सारी, उनको एक्सेसिबल होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, स्पेशली कॉर्पोरेट बिल्डिंग्स जो हैं। इफ़ दे आर हायरिंग अ पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटी, देयर बिल्डिंग शुड डेफिनेटली बी एक्सेसिबल। नहीं तो दूसरा ऑप्शन भी आजकल वर्क फ्रॉम होम भी है, तो मतलब पीपल आर गेटिंग वर्क फ्रॉम होम, दे हैव टू ट्रैवल टू ऑफिस जस्ट फॉर वंस और ट्वाइस अ वीक। हाइब्रिड मॉडल भी आजकल चल रहा है। सो यू नो, आई फील द वर्ल्ड इज़ इम्प्रूविंग।
Later on, when I joined Barclays, there were few things that I had to tell them, because obviously Barclays is an equal opportunity employer, but initially there were few things that despite them giving the best of quality infrastructure, there were few things that they were not aware of, which a person with disability might need. And when I shout out, I told them that yes, this is what needs to be changed. They actually changed it, and yeah, again, it was like my initiative, and I am like part of Barclays community that works for DENI, and I am a part of it, and I help them to understand that what exactly are the basic needs for the employees who suffer any kind of disability.
शगुन, कोई चैलेंज आपने फेस किया बीइंग अ वुमन विद डिसेबिलिटी, चाहे वो कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में हो, चाहे वो आपकी जनरल लाइफ में हो? कोई चैलेंज आप शेयर करना चाहो लिसनर्स के साथ?
So from my first job in small tech companies, in many other organizations, till this analyst position in Barclays has been a challenging one and a rewarding one both. So initially, I had to face a lot of challenge. In my disability, what is happening is my spine is getting a curve, due to which one side of my lung is getting compressed, due to which I have this shiverness in my voice. So my role actually consists of speaking with clients, speaking with our people who are in outside. So at times they used to talk and they used to say that, are you okay, are you fine, are you crying? Reason, they were not aware that I'm suffering with a disability. But yes, with a smile, when I used to tell them some or the other way, they will understand that, yeah, this is the way she talks. There are people who used to tell me that, are you crying? When they are sitting in front of me. Reason, they are not able to understand that a disability can be of various kind. It can be visible and it can be something which you cannot see. So in my disability, this is one of the hidden situation that happens in my voice. Now, second thing is like, despite me having severe challenges and severe situations, my company members, my employees, they always used to, whenever they used to meet me, they had this smile, because I always used to carry myself at work with confidence and with glamour. I like myself dressing up. I like myself keeping up the chin up and going to work, because confidence is the biggest beauty that I think that a woman can carry with herself. So in my case, I used to go to work and people used to meet me and they used to tell me, at times my senior, my leads, that at times there are situations that we don't feel like coming to work. When we come at work and we see you, is when we feel that if she can come, why can not me? So this is one of the sentence that I heard from many of my colleagues, and till date I get these kind of boosting statements. Apart from this, I have been rewarded many times, awarded many times. I have received many awards, and I have celebrated myself a lot in Barclays. And my journey has been an amazing one in Barclays. Despite my disability, I never let my work suffers, because when I am surviving, my work shines. So this is one thing about my career. So my corporate journey has been with like a roller coaster. I have to it was not easy, obviously, like going for the interview, coming back home, checking for an auto, because the time when I came in NCR, I was not familiar with the cab system, so I have to travel alone. I took autos. There were harassment from auto walas. There were many challenges, because people never used to understand that even a person with disability can travel alone, or they might need some help. There is a small incident that I'm sharing. I was traveling to give an interview in Okhla. So I was all alone and it was winter's time. I before boarding off the auto, I gave the fare to the auto wala bhaiya. However, while I was getting out of the auto, I fell down. Now, despite he helping me on the auto, he tried to take the advantage of my situation, and he said that I never gave him the fare and I have to pay him again. So that this is one small kind of example that how people can actually exploit you in many situations. So yeah, that's it.
आई सी। तो कैसे कोप अप किया आपने ये सारे चैलेंजेस से, शगुन?
Living with a disability and going out at work or any places is obviously, I would not say very tough, but also not very easy. So same goes in my case. I have like um, faced challenges that were like very, very, very tough earlier, which I mentioned. One was regarding to my voice. That was an invisible challenge. Now the visible challenges are like, at times there were situations that I used to fall down and I'm walking and some or the other way my leg slipped because of the shoes maybe I'm wearing or anything. And you know what, people, they like surround you and they want to help you, but at the same time it is kind of embarrassing. So these were situations that I used to avoid. Other kind of challenges that I have faced is regarding the growth. I would not say it is simply for women's. I would say this is something that is a major hurdle for person with disabilities. But yes, in my case, it was initially a little bit that in my case, my disability, despite me getting awarded, I am not growing in my career. So this was one thing that I felt, but now I am like enjoying because I recently got promoted, and I am delivering something that not even a non-person with disability is able to do. So obviously I am shining. So I would say that yes, I have faced challenges, but not to an extent that has ever hampered me mentally or physically. These were like general challenges. Reason I am able to cope with them is because I carry myself with positivity and I prepare myself every day when I get up. I do affirmations and I speak to myself and I tell myself that who is the motivation in your life. In my life, my motivation is my mother and then me, because she has in my situation, I I have this problem, so I have to live with this life. But she actually she has given her life all for me, and that's a different story. But yeah, if my mother can live happily with this problem, why cannot me? So all I would say is confidence is one thing, preparing yourself mentally and physically for the situations that you know that can come across your life is how you can overcome any challenge in your life.
दिस इज़ सो मोटिवेशनल शगुन। आई एम श्योर जो भी लोग आपको सुन रहे हैं ना, वो इस टाइम इतने ज़्यादा मोटिवेट हो चुके होंगे, बिकॉज़ वो लोग सुन ही एक मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर को रहे हैं, तो डेफ़िनेटली उनको काफ़ी मज़ा आ रहा होगा और काफ़ी ज़्यादा उनको मोटिवेशनल आपकी टॉक लगी होगी। आपका एक्सपीरियंस, आपकी जर्नी, आपके चैलेंजेस, आपने कैसे कोप अप किया, दिस वाज़ डेफ़िनेटली मोटिवेशनल। सो शगन, आप लिसनर्स के लिए एक स्पेशल मैसेज क्या देना चाहोगे ताकि वो और ज़्यादा मोटिवेट हो पाएँ?
The message that I would like to give all our listeners is that, first of all, do not sympathize with any person that you see, any kind of visible or invisible disability. Reason is they don't need sympathy, they need acceptance. That's it. That's the one major thing that I would like to share. Secondly, is that whatever disability you have, you don't think that it is a big one, because when you always see somebody having any other kind of disability, you will understand that despite you are still blessed. Understand that, let's say in my case, I see that I can still walk. There are people with disability who cannot even walk. They are on wheelchair, but then they are doing things that even I don't do. And then I feel like, come on, yaar, you at least can walk. So never let yourself down with whatever kind of disability you have. The very important thing that I think a person with disability should have is financial independence. So think that what talent you have and work on it. and get yourself pushed up and work on it, and make a source of living in your life and earn from it. Because I think for me, financial independence is very important. Although I recently got married, my husband is working, but still, for me, work, working is very important. One, it gives you a confidence. It has in my case, it has given me a lot of confidence that yes, um, despite me having disability, I enjoy going out. You meet with people, you learn, you network, you grow, and that's how the change is going to spread across. So whatever talent you have, there are so many channels now, online, offline. There are so many websites that you can go on and you can get yourself a career, a life. So make yourself financially stable.
Fantastic. So now finally the last question, Shagun. आपकी होली की एक फेवरेट मेमोरी जो आप लिसनर्स के साथ शेयर करना चाहो.
There are so many memories. I love Holi. Holi is my favorite festival because I'm a person full of life and I enjoy every day, every second of my life. So I love Holi because it is full of blast. It is something that you hurdang, I would say in Hindi. So in my case is the best there are having like numerous memories, but if I have to tell one is when I went to Vrindavan with my sisters, my Jiju, and one of my friend, and we had this long drive from here till Vrindavan. And then we thought that we are going to reach there in time when everybody is playing Holi, but then we got late. But despite that, what we did is we took all the colors and we were throwing, and I was making videos. I was walking all the way. We were eating, and then suddenly a man came from somewhere and he stated that look at you. He started talking to me and he stated, look at you, you are such a beautiful girl and you are enjoying Holi. And then I felt like it was Lord Kanha. I don't know why, but I still get this goosebump because the way he came and the way he talked to me and everything that he stated, I felt like very positive, and that light coming from behind. And whilst coming back, I still remember that we stopped, we took a halt at a place that was a local village in Vrindavan, and there the people, they cooked food for us and we enjoyed. So that was one holy memory. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Shagun, for being with us and motivating all the listeners out there. On the occasion of International Women's Day, Saarathee CRM Pvt Ltd presents an exclusive show for women with disabilities in the corporate world. So guys, that's all for today. On the behalf of Team Saarathee and Radio Udaan, I wish you all a very, very happy International Women's Day. To all the women with disabilities out there, just remember your abilities are limitless and your strength is immeasurable. Keep shining, keep fighting, and